Hello, hello. Welcome to Bunny Love 444. Let me turn this up. Make sure that you can hear me. Welcome, welcome. Hello, So family. Welcome, newcomers. If anybody wants to get a hold of me, I'll let you know right away. I don't reach out to you. You'll have to reach out to me. That's the way the energy works. I don't intrude on anybody's energy. If they want to get a hold of me, go down to the title of this, hit on the down arrow, and you can go into the description box. It'll have my email. You can reach out to me by email. Also, if anybody wants to help with my situation, any donations are very welcome and very much appreciated. I did get an extended time period until 5 o'clock tomorrow night to be able to save my stuff. So I'm trying to do as much as possible. So if anybody wants to make a donation, my Cash App is down in the description box. Please feel free. If you want to donate whatever you can, that would be greatly appreciated. Other than that, we're going to get started here because we're on the sacred task. And our sacred task is to help others. And I know there's a lot of people in need. And this is a big deal to me because if I don't reach the goal that I'm trying to reach to be able to save this, then tomorrow morning I will be putting all 500 decks of mine up for sale, along with all my crystals and everything. Just so you guys know, because you have to make sacrifices, right? Um, and it's heartbreaking because this is my sacred task that I'm supposed to be doing. And the fact of making the sacrifices, you got to do what you got to do. So, like I said, if anybody's wanting to make any donations, it's down in the description box. You know, any little bit helps. That's all I can say is any little bit helps because it gets me closer to what I need to achieve. And it will be paid back. Hey, girl, it will be, given back in due time here because anybody who can make a donation to help me get closer, like I said, they gave me until 5 o'clock tomorrow, means that I've been trying so hard to get things situated. There's so many irons in the fire and stuff, but just know if I don't get any type of donations, then I will be putting all 500 of my decks up for sale tomorrow morning. It will be on my Facebook that I will be doing that, as well as about 1,000 crystals. So, yeah, like I said, if you want to, it's down in the description. Again, I will not reach out to anybody. I do not. You have to personally email me before I give you my phone number or my contact information. That's why the email is down there. So anybody who is pretending to be me, which we know, and I've got the police report, like I said, to show, people trying to steal my identity and everything. But I will not reach out to you. I don't ask for anything unless it's personally me asking right here, face to face with you. So that's the only time that you'll know that it's me because I'm not afraid to put it out there. I'm not afraid to ask if I need that help. Being that my family, my biological family, they've never been in the equation, and I've even reached out to them and they've straight up ignored me. Thank you for the confirmation, Father. But they straight up ignore me too. So, that's why I'm putting out here to a soul family, to anybody who can share this. Like I said, anybody that can make a donation to my Cash App, it is greatly appreciated. And just know that you will get it back because there's a lot of things going on my end. And when everything comes into fruition, I always give back 10 times to the person that helped me. So just know that I am greatly appreciated and I don't ever ask for help. So for me to ask for help, that means that it's a situation because the things that we're about to lose has everything to do with the documentations, the identity, birth certificates, baby books, photos, everything. And to some people they're like, oh well. But I would say, oh well, but when it comes to my kids, that's memories that they're going to be able to carry on to their children and generation to generation, as long as there's also medical supplies that are needed in there. And also, Paula, I was going to say too, for whatever reason, that GoFundMe that you put up, um, for whatever reason, it's not letting me share it on there. So, being that you're the owner that of the creation of it, they said that you got to be the one to put it on the timeline or whatever. So, not on the messenger, on the timeline. So I just wanted to let you know on that. All right, so let's get the throat chakra lit up here because it's about the true communication, about everything that's going on. So, yeah, just know that if I ask you for anything, it's going to be right here personally from me to you. Anybody else who is acting on my behalf or trying to be me or messaging you or using my pictures, report them, okay? Or get a hold of me and I will dive in deep and investigate of what's going on because, like I said, they've tried to steal my identity and I've got the police reports to show it. I'm tired of this game going on, and it's been going on for far too long, and more things keep popping up, and that's why I'm in the position I'm in. It's like they want to see me crumble, but that's not where the cookie crumbles, okay? So they're going to see that one way or another, I will overcome this. And anybody, want to give a shout out to Ricardo and Jacqueline, Paula, Jen, all who have been helping so far pull this together. Sugar Love, Sister Luana, Misty, Uday, all of you. I want to give a shout out to you and tell you I love you and I greatly appreciate you. And don't think for a minute that I won't bless you because there's something coming up here real soon when the negotiation part of it is done. And tomorrow I got a golden opportunity that came knocking on my door today. And I have that conference meeting tomorrow. So we'll find out where my journey is going to take me, what mission God has for me, where I will be moving, and everything else. So there's a lot of things that are going on, but the donations that I'm asking for is to help save the personal items and the medical supplies needed for my cancer situation. And for my kids. All right, let's get the Murray in here because we want all protection. And like I said, there's so many things that are transpiring and taking place, but if I don't meet my goal tonight of what I'm trying to achieve, because the goal that's on the GoFundMe, that's not the goal that I'm looking for. What I'm looking for right now is to make that $4,400, even half of it, because they said, they're willing to work. So when somebody steals and does all your income wrong and, they keep scamming and doing all these things to you, it puts you in a hard bind. But if I don't get any type of help or, nothing like that, then like I said, tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., I will be selling all 500 of my decks and about 1,000 crystals are going to go up for sale. And it's a sacrifice that hurts me spiritually because that is my connection. But I got to do what I got to do because people want to take and steal and rob and manipulate and pretend they're me. So, anyways, enough about that. Let's get into it and find out what the guardian angels want us to know when it comes to the head. What do we need to know for the sacred task for the head. Yes, thank you, sister. It will work out the way it's intended for me, and like I said, I'll have to do what I have to do, but you know, it hurts. It hurts because they're trying to steal the most valuable things from me, which is my connection and everything else, but it will work out. I trust and believe. So what's in our heart, Father? What's in our heart? I know you're in my heart. I know that. Amen. All right. What's in the body? What's in the body for our sacred task, Father? What's in the body for our sacred task? And the overall energy, humility. Yeah. See, and this is one of the big things because even on Father's task, this is Archangel Michael coming in. And even on our Father's journey, when he was here walking in the physical 3D, he faced a lot of that humility too, and the things that people did. But it's like he always stayed grounded. He always seen the beauty in everything. And he always made sure that he gave plentiful back and did what he could do with the unconditional love. This is also saying that we, on our sacred task, the overall energy is that we listen to the higher power and they guide us, and that's what gives us, because his garment is in orange, which is the sacral chakra, the second chakra. And this is having that passion to stay deeply rooted and grounded, knowing that Archangel Michael is protecting us no matter what goes on, no matter what type of evil entities and tyrants and agents and messengers come from Satan's side, no matter if they put their foot at your throat. The fact is right here, you see them purple flowers? That is the divine within our soul. So they can't take that from us, It's about being deeply rooted and grounded. So what is in our head? Let me get these cards to flip over. And this is perfect. This is perfect that came out with the sacred path, because we have Archangel Raphael saying that it's written in the scrolls, okay, to discover your path, to discover your destiny, to discover your soul mission and your life purpose of what is supposed to take place. This is about Father ordering your stairs because you are in his season, in his favor. And the thing is he looks out for you. Even though things may be confusing, he knows, this is Archangel Michael coming through. He knows that you do good service. He knows that you are doing the will of him, and he knows that you work hard. So when you come into your full divine purpose, it's like this card shows you, you're wearing the cloak of our Father, getting the communication, and the garment that he sewed on was that voice of communication, right? Because the dark blue and the light blue is the throat chakra and the third eye communication. So when you discover your path, when you discover your true path, as you see climbing them stairs, you come into a divine connection and you learn how to forgive for the things that people are doing to you. You come from a different place where you're not holding that resentment, you're not holding that anger. It's like, you see, you're holding the holy grail right here, and everything that you do is out of unconditional love, because Father says when it comes to the sacred task, if somebody comes in and they're hurting you and they're doing wrongful things to you, that is not love. Love does not hurt. Love creates harmony and joy and bliss. And that's why in our head, he says, once you discover your true calling and know that you are a service, because you see, he gives you a long list of people that he brings into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And it's up to you to fulfill the duties, right? And this role is so long, it's like, how am I going to get through all of this? But He shows you on your divine path how to be a service of this person, what to bring up that triggers this person, to be able for that person to have that forgiveness, okay? And to also be wrapped in the wings of our Father, because he's like, you can hide in the shadows of my wings, I will protect you. But that's you knowing the balance between your dark and your light, okay? But the whole thing that Father is talking about on as the sacred task, it's building that strong foundation with him, because he will always protect you. And unconditional love and forgiveness are the two key components of trusting and believing in our Father to do your divine purpose and your life mission, okay? And to walk in your true destiny. So, what is in our heart space? Oh, I love you, Father. I love you. Yes, yes. Wait till you see what he put up here. The innocence of who you are. What is in our heart is being that innocent, energetic soul being. This is Archangel Gabriel coming in about making the transformations, always being divided by, or always being divinely guided by our Father, by Spirit, because we are very nurturing, okay? And we share our gifts in order for people to grow and come into the innocence of who they are. But then we have the transcends, okay? So when he's telling me about this is Archangel Raphael coming in and saying he wants you to know that you are safe in this constant life of changes. He's saying no matter what happens, no matter how the winds blow, no matter how quickly things may change, he will always nurture you because of the innocence of who you are and how you transformed into your divine path. Okay. Also, what's really coming out here so far, because we have 4 cards that are Archangel Raphael, that's about that strong foundation, but that's also the representation of the 4th heart chakra. Okay. The 4th chakra is the heart chakra, right? And that's green. Green is my favorite color. You know, it always has been. I mean, everything I have is lime green or olive green, you know, hunter green. I love the greens, but it's coming out here with 4 cards about the stability and security of the unconditional love. And then we have Archangel Michael with the protection of being deeply rooted and grounded. So anytime anything happens on your divine task, now what they're saying is, so like if you're on your divine purpose and say you're in the spirituality and you're a divination reader, or God's got you up as a psychic medium, messenger, light worker, star seed, empath, hyoki, you know, a Reiki healer, crystal healer, radiant circuit healer, whatever it may be, because you can have multiple purposes and multiple tasks that he has you, which he's got so many on mine that it's just like, thank you. I give thanks all the time for it. But yes, it is a journey and it's hard work. A lot of people get scared of that. And one of the things is on the title, it says divine masculine. Why are you scared of divine feminine's gifts? Because it's opening doors of blessings from the divine. Okay, so it's about helping that divine masculine come in to his sacred purpose, whether it's a twin, whether it's a soulmate, whether it's just a soul family, you know, whether it's just a collective that you're helping. The fact is divine masculines tend to get really scared when it comes to divine feminine's gifts, because they feel something that they've never felt before. And when they feel that, it's like most of the time it will be a twin flame connection, because if they feel something really deep, oh, they get scared and they run. They run for the hills. But the only thing is, his father says they're going to have to run through the valley, because the thing is they got to come into the awakening of who they are. But in the heart space, it is showing, because Archangel Gabriel is all about, you know, that grace, that love, that revelation, compassion, peace, direction, guidance, communication, She's about that insight, that enlightenment. Okay, so this is who you are and what you're supposed to come into. All right. So what is in the body? Oh, yes. Father, I absolutely love and adore you. This means so much for it to come out, and I'm going to take what resonates with me too, because I'm on the same journey, right? But in the body, we find comfort for our Father. We find comfort from our Father, and we find that divine protection every step of the way. And he opens up new doors, okay? And we have Archangel Michael coming in. So we have Raphael, we have Archangel Michael, and we have our Father coming in. They give us full divine support. You see the pillars? Okay, they are our pillars of strength. But the thing is, we have to fully trust and believe that everything's going to work out. Just like Sister Luana said, everything will work out the way it's meant to. Father says, by having that self belief in your body, knowing that the body of Christ is residing within you, you will always have that support and that protection. Now, what I'm getting right here, because now we have 5 cards from the 4th heart chakra. Okay, so I'm getting 2 things. This is the spiritual enlightenment to your sacred task and your sacred purpose, but this is also about new beginnings coming in. Okay, and then we have Archangel Michael coming in very strong, saying, you have so much spiritual support that no matter, even in the darkness, coming to the light, you are well balanced. You are well balanced. And the divine belief that you have, okay, this is the passion to believe in the divine, because you are cloaked with the divine. And all of this is the purple in the background, right? Because you fully trust in, believe in the divine. Good morning, sweetheart. You fully trust and believe in the divine. And so when you, yeah, I just heard. So when you are doing your sacred task, it's exactly like this. You see, she's got the feather pen right there. It's the calligraphy pen. Okay. That's the spiritual pen. And every task that you do for our Father, it's like you mark it off. Okay. And he checks the list and he said, okay, well, this person, you did this for this person because this is what I wanted you to do, but this person decided to run away from it. Okay, well, that door's closed. That it's done. Okay. And so on your sacred purpose, God's purpose for you is not only coming into the innocence of who you are, but it's the fact that you have that long list that I was showing you of service. Look, your angelic team, emotionally, you are emotionally invested of unconditional love, giving and receiving of the generosity of that unconditional love, to speak the truth, to get the divine guidance, to help them deeply root and ground to become a service of what they're meant to do. But your angelic team is like, okay, now we can mark this and this and this off. So when when you do the tasks and they are being marked off by your angelic team, by our Father, it's like you ascend to the highest, greatest levels. Now, some of you are going, well, I've done a lot of things, that I've been guided to do. Okay, they do not go unnoticed. I'll tell you that. Father, he keeps, the gatekeeper is the greatest record keeper ever for our Father. Okay. All right, so now let's get a little more in on this, because, like I said, it's about trusting and believing. And in your heart space, you really have to nurture you. You have to love who you are, and you have to nurture you in order to go through any and all type of changes. You have to be ready and willing to go through all the seasons of changes, okay? And not only that, but with Mercury retrograde coming into effect today until September 14th, a lot of you are going to come into this frustration and confusion state. And that's why Father said, I need to be of service and tell you to stay deeply rooted and grounded. If something is confusing you, reach and ask our Father to give you the guidance, or reach out to one of the earth angels and ask for guidance on how to be able to guide you on the path, because this will create frustration. And when frustration comes in, that's when these changes that you are supposed to be able to adapt to, you're going to be like, okay, no. And you're going to start taking matters into your own hands. Well, that puts you back, going back down the stairs, okay? Because you're going to transcend and go back down if you don't stay deeply rooted and grounded. So today, when it went retrograde in Mercury, you have to stay deeply rooted and grounded. A lot of you can get the ascension symptoms, where you're feeling down, depressed, sad, anxiety, whether it's PTSD, whatever it may be. I mean, you may just shed tears out of no reason. You may get headaches. The best thing is to ask Archangel Michael to remove them lower energies immediately, okay? Because if there's any lower energies that are trying to attach to you to create this confusion, to create this frustration, to really take you off your path of coming into that discovery of who you are as an innocent being, because you should feel comfort in this time. Even though it's a time for confusion and frustration, if you are being that true service, if you are in the true innocence of who you are, you can be able to withstand the seasons of change, right? And have that great comfort knowing your divine team is here, because this is like the Holy Grail standing behind you, giving you full support and self-believing the fact that they're going to get you through this, okay? Because they're always, no matter how much you're discovering about you and healing about you, you are nurturing you, and you're nurturing our Father. You're praising you and you're praising our Father. You're giving thanks to you and giving thanks to our Father. And that's where that beautiful change comes in, because you get more service. Yes, thank you, Red Solar Serpent. Yes, absolutely. We have to stay grounded, especially in this time, of the Mercury retrograde, because like I said, a lot of people feel them ascension symptoms, and it can take you on that change of life events, right? Because this is all about the change, all changes in life. Okay, so it can really take you for a spin if you don't stay grounded. So make sure that you really heed that, because the divine is here to support you. Okay, and this is also could mean too that your twin flame out there is there to support you, whether you've met him or not met him, or her. Take the energy how it resonates. But this is meaning that your support is also coming from your twin, okay? And not everybody gets to meet their twin in their lifetime. A lot of them come in with the soulmate, but it's about nurturing each connection and being a service every step of the way, and completely focusing on the fact, stay grounded. And every time you feel that slight little wind of change, okay, where it feels like things are starting to blow you off course, stop what you're doing and say, Archangel Michael, please come and remove all the lower energies immediately. And you make sure you tell me immediately, because if you just say, come and remove all the lower energies, they're going to stay there until you say immediately, because you want that support. You want that protection from Archangel Michael. And ask Archangel Raphael to come in and balance out that foundation so that you keep your feet firmly planted on the ground, right? Keep it firmly planted on the ground. All right, so let's get into what else we need to know. Father, what do we need to know for discovery? What do we need to know for discovery? Yeah, see? Father's driving our boat, and he knows which direction to take us. He is showing you how to discover your true path and where you need to be going. Okay, this is number 7. So this is Father coming out and saying, If you calm the storm within you, he's going to calm it around you. And no matter how deep the emotions get, you stay deeply rooted and grounded and know that he's got his sights on where you need to be going, and he's going to take you right there. He is your compass. Yes, and that's what I said right before you came on, sweetheart, because we have 5 cards of the heart chakra. So thank you, Red Solar Serpent. I greatly appreciate you, because that is the truth right there. You stay in your heart space. You balance your mind and your heart, and you keep them balanced, because when you do, that's that beautiful discovery that he's going to take you where you need to be taken, exactly on your sacred task. Okay, what do we need to know for service, Father? Yeah, for service, look, number 4, this is all about the stability. Number 4, also in the tarot deck, is talking about the Emperor, okay? So this is about your higher power, standing in your higher power in order to be deeply rooted and grounded with Archangel Michael and be in a service to others, okay? Because you have been divinely gifted by our Father, whether you're an empath, a Hyoki empath, whether you're a starseed light worker, whether you're a Reiki healer, crystal healer, radiant circuit healer, you know, no matter what it is. You could be a life coach, a mentor. You could be great with helping people with their stability and security, okay? But the thing is he's coming in and saying that also there's an emperor that is of a service, okay? Now that emperor can be your soulmate or your twin, which really the high priestess and the hierophant are the twin flames in the tarot deck. But the emperor and the empress are like a soulmate connection. But it's telling you, stand in your power, keep stable, keep that security, and keep being of service. Don't let anybody deter you off. And anybody who wants to come at you and try to mess with your heart and mind, the balance of your heart and mind, give them forgiveness, okay? Because it completes the cycles for you. It makes it so that you don't have more issues. Because look, this is like that Ace of Cups, okay? This is about that compassion and that intimacy of your divine connection, knowing that your spiritual team will always make sure that when you give forgiveness, you are standing in your higher power. You are staying stable. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you. Sending you lots of love, Red Solar Serpent. I greatly appreciate that. So, and it's always standing in your higher power, because, when it comes to it, Father says, a lot of people like to come in and put you in your emotions, or there's things that are happening that will bring you into your emotion. But that self-discovery of knowing that you have him in your soul will always keep you divinely, look, on your path. 7 and 4, that's the divine path. The divine path is being on that deep emotion when it comes to the spiritual connection of that unconditional love, because that's what we're here to do, is the unconditional love and forgiveness. Them are the 2 key factors. And generosity, Father said, because generosity is that giving and receiving, and it's important. So, you're on your right sacred path and your sacred task and your life mission and your soul purpose when you can follow these and do everything. Because you see here, this garment, how it has all the chakra colors in it, but your heart stands out, because your heart has to be on thought. It can't be cold and callous, okay? And you have to make sure that you are deeply rooted and grounded, so that your pineal gland is not calcified. Because if it's calcified, you're not getting that communication. So you need to keep the compassion and the intimacy and see your full potential. That's what Father is saying. See your full potential. Okay, what else do we need to know, Father? What else do we need to know? Yeah, look, what did I tell you? This is confirmation that Father is coming through as the master teacher of the ancient regal. He's coming through and telling you, no matter what the chaos and the conflict, you see how they want to try to strip you from your beautiful stripes and turn you into something that you're not. Father says, forgive them, okay? Forgive them for what they are doing. But just know, out of unconditional love, by you forgiving and not retaliating back, you see how the storm clears away from you. And Father says, they may try to take off your stripes as that zebra, right? And turn you into the giraffe. But the thing that they don't understand, with you being balanced, you're balanced between your dark shadows and your lighter self. And the darkness always comes to light, because the hermit always will come in and light up the situation, because the master teacher says, when you're on that self-discovery and you're doing of service, you know exactly what to do, because that is about being in the innocence of who you are. That's about going through the change and transformation and getting the divine connection to be blessed with the divine, right? So being part of the divine, it's like the divine will also help you jump through certain chaos and conflict when you know how to ground yourself and stay balanced and stay in the heart space, okay? So let's find out, what else do they want us to know for the innocence of who we are? What else do we need to know, Father, for the innocence of who we are? Wow. Really, you want? No. Okay. So they said that they don't want me to take these ones because they come out in a clump. So we're going to give 4 shuffles for the stability. I always shuffle 4 times for the stability, because then I know it is Father coming through with that stable connection. It's Father, the one that's giving the message, you know, and my angelic team. Okay. So when it comes to the innocence, it's also, so they're showing me the yin and yang. Okay. So if the yin and yang is to come out, that means you and a twin flame. Okay. So some of you can be coming into reunion, because when you come into union, that means you have now discovered yourself as the innocent being of who you are, right? And that will bring comfort to who you are, of having that greater understanding. But when you come into reunion, that is you and your twin coming together to do a bigger mission for our Father. Okay, so what do we need to know for the innocence? Thank you, Father. Yeah, see, observe what they're showing you. They're wanting you to observe, because you are sitting on the cosmic egg, right? It's like you are observing what you need to do. Now, this is also, it looks like the waning moon. Okay, so the waning moon could be either or, divine masculine or divine feminine. But this is telling me divine masculine is looking at divine feminine's energy going, now I see the innocence of who you truly are. Everything that these people were telling me about you, no, that ain't true. I am observing everything that you spoke of is true and correct. So divine masculine, that's why divine masculine was questioning when it come to, you know, why divine masculine is so scared of divine feminine's gifts, but the doors are opening for the divine blessings. So it's about being able to nurture every connection of what they're in your life to do. Okay. So what do we have for nurturing, Father? What do we have for nurturing? Yeah. Breathe. Okay. So this is your divine path. 29 is broken down in the numerology to the divine path. The divine path is telling you, take your piranha in and your apana out. Okay, breathe in, breathe out, exhale, inhale. The thing is when you go into that breathing technique, it is giving you the information through your crown to come through all your balanced chakras. But breathing is being able to not react right away. Okay, it's don't let them jump you out of character, because what I get from this is the massive healing. When you look right here, here's the hands. Here's the hands. Okay. And these hands are holding you and keeping you balanced, keeping you pure, keeping you healed, keeping you doing everything from your heart space. Okay. And your light shines so bright that it scares people. It scares people and it makes them change. It makes some of them want to run away because they're like, well, how do you know so much? How do you get this information? And it's because you stepped into your true purpose. Okay. What else do we need to know for the, yeah, posed? Okay. So it's like you are being put in a higher position by God to be able to withstand the winds of change. Okay. Knowing that life changes very quickly as we know it. But if you stay deeply rooted and grounded and do everything from your heart space, you're going to stay on your divine purpose. Your sacred task is going to become so much easier. And that's where it's going to bring great comfort. Okay. You're going to have that great comfort knowing because you're going to feel how protected you are. You're going to feel that understanding that your foundation is solid. Okay. No matter what people are trying to do, but always supporting people who are on their journey. Okay, it's almost like they say, Father says, it's almost like they say, no child left behind. Okay, Father is saying that it's not just for children, here in the physical being left behind when it comes to schooling. It's us as adults also, no child of his left behind. They have the divine support, they have the divine communication. It's about coming into the innocence of who you are. So, what do we have for comfort, Father? Whoa. Yes, knock, knock on that door, baby. Look, this is you coming into the innocence and having that comfort that you have the new beginnings, right? New doors are opening for you that you never thought would open because you have taken the time to work through your past, heal from that in order to be in the present here and now. This is the cosmic egg. This is, I'm telling you, to be able to be in the here and now, in that present moment, no longer having to worry about your past. Okay. And a lot of you, Father's bringing it up for whoever's energy this is. It's like he's like, clean it up. Okay, clean up the past. So some of you still have some past things that need to be cleaned up, but he's saying clean up the past and be in the here and now. Okay, so some of you can be 35, doesn't have to be, you can be 53. This is all about the new beginnings and the divine communication. It's like some of you need to continue cleaning out that past hurt, pain. If you've been betrayed, look at the patterns. Why did these people do that? What events took place? But he's saying, clean it up and be in the here and now because that will bring you great comfort and it will shine your light on what you need to do next. Because he said, don't worry about the future. The future is not promised. He needs you to be in the here and now. And the only way to do that is make sure you're cleaning up your past traumas and stuff and coming into the innocence of who you are so that you can not only be supported, but you can be that support. Okay. Because it's about being the pillars of strength for humanity. It's about changing humanity and bringing it back into that peaceful place where it's more pleasant to be. All right. So, what do we have for support, Father? Because I know you and Archangel Michael are always there supporting us. Yeah, truth be told. Okay. So, Father is giving you the wisdom and the knowledge. He is pulling the mask off of people from your past to be able to see the patterns so that you know exactly what you don't want, right? They are supporting you on cleaning it out and taking the mask off of people who are not for your best servings, right? So it's like cleaning it up from the past, knowing, are they there? Are they hurting you? Are they cutting you down? Are they supporting you in some type of way? You have to use your discernment. But Father's saying it's time to clean it up because He has blessings with unconditional love and that knowledge for you. This is also the Ascended Masters coming through. Okay. They're coming through about the new beginnings for you. So some of you could be stepping into your twin flame love. Some of you can be reconnecting. I'm also hearing, because Father is showing me here in the window, it's like somebody is starting to see now that there was a connection that they chose otherwise. They went to a karmic partner, and Father has opened the window to that for to see that this person has now wised up why they keep being drawn back to somebody, why the unconditional love is like pouring out, because this was supposed to be a new beginning for them, but there's where divine masculine, he was scared of divine feminine's gift. And take the energy how it resonates. You know, it could be divine feminine scared of divine masculine, or divine masculine scared of divine feminine. Only you will know how it resonates, depending on, are you standing in your divine feminine energy, or are you standing in your divine masculine energy? But the truth be told, somebody's starting to see something. Somebody's now starting to get the wisdom. Somebody's now starting to get the epiphany of being able to see certain things that have transpired from their past, and seeing these patterns and turning that wisdom into knowledge to have a new beginning, because you have some type of support now that is guiding you and showing you that way. Okay. And there it is, being able to have that passion to mark things off when you are ascending to new levels. So what do we need to know about the self-belief, Father? I love when he does this to me. There's the wind of change. Remember when I was telling you about the wind of change? Yeah, this is the divine communication. Okay, anyways, back to the read here. But this is the divine communication, that you are royalty, that you are meant for a higher purpose. And look at, there's Archangel Michael sitting right there watching over you and protecting you, because you are very unique. You are very extraordinary, unique. And look at your divine masculine or divine feminine, take the energy, but you see the snail there? Okay, you've been sitting there patiently waiting for your other half to go through these changes. And I'm hearing that they finally have. They finally have. They've gone through the transcends of seeing these changes, understanding now what was taking place. Okay? Yeah. Look, the Ascended Masters, what did I tell you? This is about being abundant. This is about standing in your power, knowing that your spiritual team is constantly there for you. Okay? And even though you're sitting there thinking of, what did I do this for? Why did I drop the ball on this divine connection? Why did I choose a third party? Father says because there was still a lesson that you had to learn in order to do the healing, but breaking the program and the conditioning so that you could step forward. Yeah, and that's going to bring that happiness to you. See? Happiness. Okay, so let's get and see what our conscious wants to say. Ooh. What does our conscious want to say? Let's find out. 4 shuffles, because like I said, I do everything in the 4s, because that's always giving you the stability and the security of the divine support. Now, you don't have to do it like I do it, but I ask for that support from the divine at all times. And when they bring it through, they bring it through. So one more here. All right. Father, what else do we need to know when it comes to this beautiful connection of what you are telling us? Yeah, told you, find your bliss, baby, find your bliss. And this is broken down to the unconditional love. This is saying that you following the higher power of our Father, you following that angelic team, you taking this new direction right here and coming in to your soul purpose, to your life mission and your soul, path. This is you coming into a new direction. It's like now things are going to change for you. It's like you're going to feel this happiness like you've never felt before, because you are following the path, and you are not only, fully in love with you, but your soul is in so much content, because the divine path, that your soul is finally at peace. It finally has this comfort. It finally has the comfort of knowing that you are fully aligning to where you are meant to be, so that you can fulfill your destiny. What else do we need to know for the higher power, Father? Yeah. See, your spirit guides are coming in too. And this is broken down to a number 7. Your God is telling you your angelic team is fully surrounding you, especially in this Mercury retrograde, okay, that started today and goes until September 14th. So anytime that you go into confusion or feel frustration, it's like open your heart, ask your guides, ask your ascended masters, your archangels, our Father, ask them for the wisdom to share with you. What do you need to be doing? Where you need to be guided to, okay? It's a very important so that way the chaos and conflict isn't coming out at you. Yeah, look, sacred space. Okay, so you could be seeing 7-7, which 7-7, look at the ancient runes coming through, the ancient runes for healing, victory. This is our Father coming in saying, listen. Oh, and the sea otter, yes, that's about finding peace, security, contentment. This is also saying that a lot of you, because look, the master 33 teacher right there, okay? So it's also saying that go out in nature, connect with nature, because when you're out with nature, it's like me, I'm an earth baby the way it is, okay? I'm an earth baby. But I love being outside because that open connection, it's like there's no interference. It's kind of like the best way I can describe it is like when you're in the house and you have your Wi-Fi going and your Wi-Fi is like stalled up and everything because you've got all these interference with the electronics and the wirings and everything in your house, but you go outside and you've got full open communication through the pineal gland or the third eye. All right, thank you for being here, sweetheart. Yes, and they're natural. Thank you. Much love to you, sweetheart. Hello, sugar. Yes, always here and now, Red Solar Serpent. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. But it's about being able to surround yourself in the beauty of nature, because if you listen, Mother Earth Gaia's angelic team are actually speaking to you. They give you messages daily. Hello, sugar. Good to see you, sweetheart. Yes. Look, absolutely. Here's another 4. Okay, so you could be seeing 444, which is a spiritual awakening. Okay, it represents the 444 portal, and I can tell you that's the portal that I fully awoken on. And it's weird that he awoken me fully to my divine spiritual gifts on the 444 portal, because I am the 4th generation. I was born on the 4th and I have 4 children. So 444, that is the divine uniqueness, right? But at the day's rest, for your stability and your security, always look off to the west of the sunset. And I've said this in many of my videos because Father's true. At the day, don't hold on to any resentment. Don't hold on to any hurt, pain, or suffering. Look to the west and just simply say, Father, I'm surrendering all my fears, worries, and doubts to you, and I'm releasing it at the grace and the mercy of your feet. And I am not coming back for that baggage, Father. So I need you to handle it and deal with it. And He's going to handle it and deal with it so that you no longer think about it. Because when you surrender it all to Him, He's like, I will give you that peace and serenity. I will give you that comfort, right? Look, you as the angelic being, He will give you that comfort. And it's all out of unconditional love. I'm also being drawn. What are these here? Okay. So I'm being drawn to the 3 cats. Okay. So these 3, very intuitive. Okay. So this could mean that you as an intuitive being have 3 people that Father has really put the support and service to for somebody, okay? Now, this is somebody that knows that they have some type of intuitive capabilities to understand certain things, but you are helping them elevate to a much higher level, okay? This is that divine communication that's helping them stay deeply rooted and grounded and grow. But at the end of the day, you should not go to bed without surrendering to the West of with our Father and say, Father, I'm surrendering it all to you, to the mercy and grace of your feet. And I don't want to come back for that luggage. So can you make sure that you take care of that? And he will do just that. And I'll tell you, when you wake up in the morning, you will not have them fears, worries, and doubts, hurts, and pains that, excuse me, have been holding you down, because this is a deeper connection to our Father. This is a deeper connection to the multidimensional realms. By releasing it to them, you're saying to the universe, here, okay, I'm tired of it dragging me down. I'm tired of it exhausting me. I'm tired of it wearing me out. I'm tired of the hurt and pain. I'm tired of the suffering. I don't deserve that. Why? Because you are very, very nurturing, right? You're very nurturing. So breathe, sweethearts. Just breathe. And at the end of the day, for your stability and your own security, look to the West. Step outside in Mother Earth and in that sacred space, just outside, and just say, I surrender it all to you. And you watch that next morning, you're going to have a burst of energy like the Energizer Bunny, okay? Like me. I get that burst of energy, and it's just like, okay. But and I'm going to tell you this, because as an earth element, okay, as an earth angel, I can tell you this much. My unconditional love is true and real. And anybody who knows me and has discovered the truth of me and the service that I am, now I can feel plenty of things, because my spirit has awoken to feel the emotions, to feel the energy, to know what's going on from the one and only our Father, okay? And the reason why I'm putting that out there is because I embrace my soul purpose, and that's what he wants you to do, is to embrace it, to align to it, and fully live your life to that full purpose, because you will see the amazing things that come out. You will see the amazing things that come out, because when you accept the true abundance of who you are as that innocent, soulful being, because a lot of you right now could be in the observing of understanding and asking questions in that self-discovery, right? Okay. And you can have a lot of them in mixed emotions of not knowing, but following your divine path, loving you, loving your path, loving our Father, I'm telling you, he is going to bless you. And I feel somebody's anxiety now, right now. It's just like the heart's going because it's like you share that wisdom, and you're that helping, you're that service, right? You're that service, and you teach them how to forgive. And just because you forgave, let's get it clear. Father said he wants you to clearly understand this. Just because you forgive doesn't mean you have to ever forgive, okay? Because it's like analogy, and I said this to a person because Father guided for the explanation, and I am going to use this analogy because Father is the master of how he puts it out there for us to see. But it's like us having these massive scars, right? And say, like, well, you can't see on mine. When I was stabbed by a knife right here, up this way, you can kind of see in right here. Boom. Okay. But when I was stabbed like that, it's like you have that scar, and that scar was always noticeable, but now it is so faint And that's what he's talking about when it comes to cleaning up. Oops, where'd it go? Right here. When it's about cleaning up and being in the here and now so that new doors can open for you, so that new blessings can come into the here and now. Father is saying, listen, it's like there is no more of sitting around, because if you look at the cosmic egg, yeah, you have your future here. This is your destiny. This is your service to Father. This is your service to humanity of what he wants you to do. And that's what you need to step into. But right here, this door is right in the center. He is saying this is where he needs you to focus. Don't focus what's going to happen, a year from now, 10 years from now. Focus on here and now, your future. He will show you your destiny once you heal this past. Okay? So it's about truly standing in your power. All right, Father, what else do we need to know, please? Thank you. It's about having that passion. What did I tell you? It's about having that passion. Having that passion to persevere forward. Okay? It doesn't matter how many rocks people throw at you, how many people betray you. The two things that Father wants you to have passion about is that unconditional love, that forgiveness, and being that unique nurturer. Okay? It's igniting a fire within you that connects you to the divine to be able to do your purpose, your service, and having that self-discovery to forgive, right? To forgive. And when you do that, it is going to be such, where'd it go? As you nurturing yourself, knowing that you are the cream of the crop. Okay? Father is saying you are the cream of the crop, and don't you let anybody tell you different. Because he says, when you look at this and you see how they're lit up, it's because we are pollinating a change. And that change is creating growth. And that growth is changing for people to come into the innocence of who they are. And it's creating them to clean up and be in the here and now instead of holding on into the past and holding that resentment and that pain and having that chaos and conflict, because people want to take away your stability. They want to keep you in this confusion and conflict, because that's what the Mercury retrograde's about, is confusion and frustration. From now until September 14th, they are trying to chip away piece by piece for you. Don't let them do that. Don't let them steal your shine. Don't let them steal your light. Don't let them put a lampshade over your light. Don't let nobody dim your light, because you deserve the best. You deserve to be at your full potential. Well, well, well. That was kind of chaotic. Yes. Okay. Let's see what he's saying here. All right. All right. So he's saying to anybody who needs help on the divine path and having understanding and needs some type of communication, reach out. You know how to reach out. Go down into my description box. My email is there. And just know that, I've been checking the emails and everything else. Sometimes it's every couple days, because depending on, like, we're in our really stormy weather now. Yeah. But just look who came out. Archangel Michael too. Okay. And we also have the air elements. Okay. So this could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Doesn't have to be. But this is being able to embrace all the change. This is being able to understand and heed the message. This is about taking that knowledge and using that wisdom to heal and get that enlightenment, because you're going to have the celebration of life, right? This is God promising you that you will see things from a higher perspective, that you come from a deeper Celtic, celestial, being, right? And you are getting the divine communication and having great loyalty to stay strong. And look at, you are at the top of the mountain with our Father, and there's the pillars of strength, right? What did I tell you? That's God's support, the pillars of strength. Between the dark times and the light times, you will have the celebration of life. You will have that freedom, because when you found right of God and you trust and believe in his power and do God's purpose, you're going to flourish like no other. You're going to have this eternal life. You're going to have this great celebration. And ain't nobody going to be able to stop what's meant for you, because Father said, look, another 4. Okay. So this is coming out saying, listen, it don't matter if somebody gifts you something, or yeah, again, this is, and I'm going to point it out here in a minute, because it's got Mercury right here. There's Mercury. Okay. Seeing the shift, there's Mercury, there's Saturn. Okay. There's victory, friendship, success. Okay. Each of the rocks, and look at, there is the clear quartz crystal. Okay. So that is the master healer. Okay. So this earth angel is showing you to have great gratitude, have this gentleness of who you are, to stand in your power, but be grateful for everything. So, I mean, even if, and Father's saying for some of you, you have kindred loved ones where something about pennies, okay? Every time that you find a penny, it reminds you of your kindred loved one who passed away. Be grateful, be thankful, okay? Them are the little small things that are showing you the divine connection and putting the pieces together for you, right? It's like going through that integration of having a deeper understanding on your own path. You see what I'm saying? It's like these are signs and synchronicities that you need to be paying attention to. This is 21 also coming down. And look, again, we have the clear quartz. Now you see the clear quartz. This is your divine path. This is your healing. This is your massive pillars of strength and your support to that great healing, to go on that, being deeply rooted and grounded, because you see how the path comes in for the crystal healing. You know exactly where you need to go. And this is the divine arch, right? This is the divine path. And you're coming in with 1111 with your twin. So this is confirmation. You're coming into reunion with a healed twin. And that's happening soon here on the divine path, because for this card to come out and specifically show the divine path of you and your twin, there's something significant that you're supposed to be doing on this journey. And this is a unique path, because when you come together with your twin, okay, and Father wants me to elaborate on this a little bit. So when you come together with your twin flame, there is an angelic master plan that you two are supposed to be doing together, that is going to change the world. Okay. That is going to make a difference in the world. That's going to be a legacy. That's going to be something that is going to go down in history, right? Because that is the bigger purpose. Now, he is also bringing in, for some of you that are on that unique path, that come in with a soulmate. Okay. Right here, you see the dream catchers. Okay. So these are the twin flames. Telecommunication, could be dreaming, could be astral traveling to each other, could go to swimming parties or whatever, just laying out in the yard or laying out in the field. The thing is when you come together with a soulmate, now that soulmate is to teach you something, not only about yourself, but to give you a new puzzle piece. Okay. So they're there to transform your soul. They're there to make that change. They're there to communicate something that you need to look in and change within yourself, because they're going to direct reflect it back to you. Okay. Yeah. And it's about having the courage and the strength to do this. What did I tell you, baby? I know I'm a healer. I'm an earth angel healer, okay? Because I have this Bunny Love 444 and I have my earth angel healing natural. It's Earth Angel 444 intuitive healer, my other channel, but I'm an earth angel. I'm a healer and not just a healer by that, it's a hyoki, it's a reiki, it's a crystal, a radiant circuit, it's being that strong healer for God, being that messenger and helping others come into their abundance by the selflessness acts and being able to change and transform and have that freedom of liberation to go with the flow of things, right? To be able to really, oh, that's awesome. See it right there? Slow and steady, turtle, turtle, turtle. But the butterflies, it's about being able to go through that change and transformation. It's about being able to go with the flow of things. And it's like the universe is always going to be there because a true healer brings that uniqueness and that compassion to help you heal. Okay. This is a hyoki healer. Okay. You see her headdress? This is coming down. So she is a healer of showing the higher perspectives when it comes to the way her headdress is conformed. Yeah, because she's got the rubies too. So this is somebody who shows you how to love or how to love yourself enough to see the warning signs, to see the signs of what somebody's doing, to be that communicator, because there's 3 feathers here. This is about the divine communication. Okay. And this person has got ancient regal wisdom and knowledge as a 33 master healer. Okay. Because the divine, trust and believe in our Father. Our Father is the one that wrapped her with the unconditional love to be on her mission to bring new beginnings to others. And she's very strong and very predominant. Okay. She brings that out and she brings it out in others for them to stand their ground and say, uh-uh, uh-uh, I see what you're doing. And Father doesn't like what you're doing. So we're not going to go and change you. We're going to be the healer to point it out to the ones that Father shows us to point it out to, because then they can heal them. Okay. It's a direct reflection. All right. Let's see what the mermaids, what the water realms have to say. Let's see what the water realms have to say here. 4 shuffles. 4 shuffles. And then after the water realms, then we'll get the earthly realms, which is the divine guidance coming through to see what they have to say. And this is a beautiful message. I'm telling you, very beautiful message. All right, Father, what do we need to know from the water realms? What did I say? Go with the flow, baby. Didn't I say right here? Be abundant and go with the flow. See, Father just confirms exactly, and this is a whole different deck. So he just confirms exactly what's going on. What else do we need to know, Father? Yeah, told you, divine support. Divine support. So you will always be supported when you are making the right choices and gaining that stability from the divine communication. You will always get the true and correct, and your dreams are going to come true. Yeah. To help you move forward. That's confirmation. That's confirmation, because to me, this looks like Moses. Okay. This looks like Moses coming through and telling you, listen, we're going to move you forward. We're going to bring you to that victory. And even this octopus that is trying to tear you down and bring you into this conflict and chaos, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Yeah, because it's divine healing. It's divine healing. Okay, this is another confirmation to your new beginning. Step into your healing. Heal the past. Stop holding on to it. Look at them relationships and see when it comes to relationships. If you have problems with relationships, look at them relationships. How low of a frequency are them relationships? What do all them relationships that didn't work have in common? Okay, find the common denominator. Okay, it's like algebra. You have your positive and your negatives, but you need to find out on that algebraic form of what is drawing these in, what's the positive, what's the negative. You need to figure that out. That's why I always say life is like an algebraic form, because you have your positive and your negatives. It's like you need to find that neutral of what this is all co-creating and why it went the way it did. When it comes to a work thing, it's like Father wants you to be able to reflect on the things. And if something didn't work, like if you worked in a certain, career, and you kept going and not staying with that job, you kept like bouncing in that same type of field, but going from different job to job, find out why is that? What's making you feel that way, or what's gravitating you to kind of bounce around? It's like, what is your soul calling you to do when it comes to relationships, or when it comes to family or friends? Look at the equation. The ones who hurt you and betrayed you, what algebraic form do they have with the positive and negatives? That are they on a low frequency, or are they on a high frequency? It's like the negatives or the positives, but you need to look into that friendship. If you have friendships that ended, or family relationships that ended, or loving relationships that ended with a partner, look at that. Why did it end? And when you narrow it down to that key component, okay, and if some of you are saying, well, it ended because we argued too much. Okay. So there's a conflict within you. There's something from your childhood trauma that is holding you, creating that conflict in you, that you're projecting it out on that partner. That's what I'm telling you. You got to come into your purpose, but you got to do it with gentleness, because see, this is about lighting up that darkness and having that better understanding to know exactly where is it taking you? Where is it taking you on that healing journey? What is it pointing to that you really need to heal, that is being the stop blocker for your journey? Okay. So really, really dig into it. Okay. That's that part of that healing, is find out what is that key source. Yeah. Because a lot of you sit in contemplation of like, why does this keep happening to me? Why do I keep getting this type of person? Or why does this family members keep betraying me? Or why do these friends keep doing this to me? Excuse me. And it puts you in contemplation. But I just told you to figure out the equation. The equation is dig down. What did they do that created this conflict? Okay. And how does it relate to your life of your past trauma, for you to see that grid of, okay, they did this to me because it triggered something within me. And this from my past is direct reflection of what they did to me that triggered me. Now I know what I need to go in and heal. See, them are signs and synchronicities that people are bypassing. They're not paying attention to that. They're like, oh, nothing's wrong with me. I didn't do anything, And what did I say? Confirmation. So some of you could be having the friends, your inner circle. I'm hearing there's a divine masculine. Something about the divine masculine has friends in his inner circle that are guiding him to not be with anybody. Don't be attached to anybody, just kind of be that bachelor, bouncing. That's not his path. That's not his path. He has a bigger purpose. He's got a bigger purpose, and he needs to come into the innocence of who he is and have a greater understanding and have gratitude for it, right? So that he can get his miracles. That's just confirmation of what I said before. Thank you, Father. You're always right on the money with the confirmation. So let's get a divine guidance, and then we'll end this beautiful read. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and then little note. Look at on your grid, 22, Archangel Raphael. What did I say? I just cut the deck. But don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and the little notification bell so that we know when we go live here, so that you can get the messages that help better you. I'm also hearing some of you need to stop that self-talk, okay? You need to stop cutting yourself down. You need to know your worth. You need to stand in your power. You need to know you are not an option. You are the choice. You are deserving, and you need to become confident and know that you are a very nurturing, loving person who is here to be of service to others, right? Father is saying you need to discover your true innocence of your power, right? You need to step into the innocence of who you are, because you are a divine being. You are a divine being. So what do we need to know, Father? What do we need to know? Yeah, confirmation, self-talk, and infinite love. Okay? This is confirmation what I just said. See, this is what I love about Father. He's saying, stop cutting yourself down. Okay. And also something about you've got some backstabbing friendships that are going on. Okay. And this is why that divine masculine energy came in, because divine masculine is finally learning how to love himself. But the people he surrounds himself with are toxic. They are toxic. They don't want to see him be settled down and committed with somebody, because then they feel that it's going to take away from the pleasures of what they do. And that's not right. It's like, have balance. It's creating that balance in your life. Okay. What else do we need to know, Father? Oh, yucky looky. This is gratitude. Gratitude came out 3-4 times. Let me see. Gratitude. Hold on. I know it's in here. I know it's in here. Gratitude. I thought it was here in this other one too. That's the circle of life. Huh. So I guess it came out 3 times. I thought it came out 4, but my mistake, and I ain't afraid to admit my mistakes. Okay, so what else do we need to know, Father? What else do we need to know, Father? What else do we need to know for the final? Illuminate it. Trust and believe, because you are the star. Look, I'm telling you, he knows. You need to go in and do that deep healing. Okay. God is saying, do that deep healing, trust and believe, and illuminate that stuff, because an earth angel is here giving you the message. 7-7 is all about massive changes that are coming in. This is big changes that are coming in. Okay. And when these big changes coming in, it's like you need to know that you're awakening to this new self. You're illuminating the true star within you, and it's now starting to reflect, because people are wondering why are they dropping me off like flies? Why are they ending the relationship? Why are they setting boundaries? Why are they doing this? It's because they have an intimacy to follow their light guides, to get the messages and to do the work in order to have that happiness in their life, right? Beautiful. Yeah, and their kindred loved ones are coming in and saying, that's right, trust and believe in the earth angels of what they're telling you, because they're helping you come into a new direction, right? It's like being able to come into a new direction for your rewards and have that great understanding so that you can receive your new rewards. This is receiving, and this is also receiving the enlightenment. So that's beautiful. That was a beautiful read. Thank you, Father. Hallelujah. God bless all of you. Sending lots of love and light to all of you. This sacred journey is such a beautiful gift when you fully open up to it. It is magnificent. When you are on your path, it is truly divine. And the things, like I said, you and your twins are going to be coming into reunion. And this is going to be happening very soon, because for the longest time, there's been so much confusion and frustration, and you both were energetically having that fury and that passion and that desire to greatly protect it. because this is the divine protection. But telepathically, you're being able to communicate and know that it's like you both had courage and strength to go through. Yeah, and up here, it's even showing right here. This is the infinite, okay? And you turn it like that, and it's like the hourglass, the divine timing. So the divine timing here, right here, when you see this right here, this could also mean 10, okay? You as the angelic being. But what Father's showing me is this is the hourglass, and it's divine timing that you come in and you're going to interconnect with your twin. You're going to embrace your twin. It's going to be like this. And you guys are going to have this happily, beautiful life. Yes, we are doing it, Soul Family. Thank you, sisters. I love all of my Soul Family. I love everybody here that is in support of me. I am truly grateful, thankful, and very blessed to have all of my Soul Family showing up and being there, getting the messages and putting in the hard work. I mean, it's it's victorious to see putting in that hard work and heeding the messages and actually seeing and feeling energetically the change. That's amazing and extraordinary, phenomenal to me. I love it. I love it. And that benevolence to keep pushing forward time and time again. Yeah, that's astronomically amazing. I love all of you. May all your wishes, goals, dreams, and desires come true. I am so thankful. Sending lots of love and light. Again, if anybody wants to get a hold of me, down in the description, you know how to do that. If anybody wants to leave a donation, it's also down in the description. And I greatly appreciate each and every one of you and sending lots of love and light, healing to all. You're amazing. And keep shining, keep glowing and growing, and keep coming into your divine purpose and your soul task. So, love you all. God bless you. Good night. And I'm going to put a big good night down here because the chat should be starting to show up now that we figured out, who was trying to block messages. Oops. Lots of love. Okay, I will definitely check on that for you, Uday. Hold on. All right, Father, I humbly come in and ask you to show me what is the next move. What is the next move? What is the next move for you, Uday? What is the next move? What is the next move, Father? What is the next move? Ooh, stand in your power, sweetheart. All right, hold on. 2 more shuffles and we'll find out what is your next move. What is your next move? What is your next move? What is your next move? All right, Father, what is Uday's next move? Okay, hold on. I'm going to get all that he's asking for and I will get it out here for you. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the Six of Wands. So there has been this continuous routine when it comes to the communication. And the divine is trying to let you know that don't take no motion right now because it's just going to create frustration. But you have a victory coming, okay? Father is saying just be patient right now. Because you have grown so much and you have learned to deeply ground yourself. But he's saying right now, don't take no motion. Don't take no motion. Because, yeah, don't take no motion because there's some type of energetic betrayal going on. Okay, so there's some lower attachments that are going on. But he's saying don't take no motion because look, this is a twin connection for you. Okay, it's you're going to be rewarded. You're going to be rewarded. Father is talking about you're going to be rewarded. What else do we need to know? What's the advice, Father? What else? Yes. Okay. You're seeing things from a different perspective now. You're seeing, he's saying something about you're starting to see the repeated patterns when it comes to the communication of 1 minute it's okay, the next minute don't talk to me. The next minute it's like, oh well, let's settle the score, but then it's like, no. Okay. Father's saying seeing it from a different perspective, and by doing that, don't take no motion. Okay, let me find out. Father, when is it going to be for the removal of the lower energy? Okay, see, I told you. The divine is trying to work on it. God is working on that conflict right now to remove the lower energies. And you can also, by praying and asking Archangel Michael to remove the lower energies immediately from her, to help her, because the thing is she may be in this mass confusion and frustration, especially now that we went into Mercury retrograde. But the divine is saying this is going to be a blessing if you help by asking Archangel Michael to remove the lower energies immediately. And the divine is working on this conflict. Now, also, there's some type of message that the divine is coming in. Something about, because this is all about the signs and synchronicities from the master teacher. There's something that's been very mysterious lately on the behavior. Okay. Father's saying just stay deeply rooted and grounded. Okay. There's something going on with the juggling. I'm hearing juggling. Yeah. This is about a discovery. Okay. So this, yeah. There's some mixed messages that you're getting right now when it comes to the communication. When you two have communication, there's some type of mixed communication where it's like sometimes it can be very nurturing, and the other times it's just like cut and dry. Yes. Well, the journey is very mysterious of what is taking place. The divine is bringing you two together, but it's like they're doing work on her. Okay, you keep doing the work on you and seeing things from a different perspective, but really watch how one time can be very nurturing that you when you communicate or when you cross paths, and then the next time is very like bleh. It's like pay attention. Okay, yeah. So, and let me ask another thing. Father, what is the outcome? Is there somebody else in the equation? No, she's holding on to some type of resentment, some type of grudge. It's like she feels this instability and this insecurity about herself. There's something, an insecurity about herself, is what I'm hearing. And that's why she walked away. And that's where the clarity's coming through and the victory. But look, yeah. Wow. Okay. Thank you, Father. Hold on. I'm going to show you what's going on now. Okay. This is the reason why Father said, don't take any forward motion right now, because she will walk away from that. Okay. But what's coming in is Father is going to make this transition come in. There's going to be a big leap of faith when it comes to the connection. You're going to be able to fulfill your cups because of intuitively, you're going to feel that nudge and that pull when it's time to communicate, because this is a love that is meant to be together. There is a purpose for you two to be together, because there the temperance came out. So the earth angel is letting you know that you're in the separation period of being able to get the clarity of the little things that you need to heal in order for that connection to come back. So when you focus on you and you no longer focus on what's transpiring there, you fully focus on you. It's like all of a sudden you're going to see a change because she's going to come rushing to you and want all this communication and everything because you're focusing on you. So just keep doing it. Keep focusing on you and stay strong. Stay strong and work on you. Okay, so when should it? I'm here in 3 days. Hold on, another 3 days. That's what I'm hearing. Another 3 days. Hold on, another 3 days, because this is a card of communication. And this is that balance. So I'm hearing, yeah. And you're gonna have this communication's gonna be end up out in the community. Okay, so you're gonna run into her in the community. Or it could be a neutral setting. But yeah, that's what I got for you, sweetheart. All right. Sending lots of love and light to all of you. I greatly appreciate you. Have a fantastic, magical Monday. You are so, so welcome. You are so very welcome. You all have a very magical Monday and Tuesday. And I will definitely see you guys tomorrow at the same time, 7 p.m. And we'll dig into the energies and figure out what's going on. Yes, love you lots too, sweetheart. Love you lots, all of you. Good night and God bless you. Peace.